Hey guys, welcome to my dining room. Today we're making the chunky clay rings, and I got a bunch of clay. I got a little crazy and I got like 10 colors. I got some beads. It doesn't seem that complicated, to be honest. It seems super fun. I am a little bit worried about the ring size though, because like my fingers are really small. So I don't know if this is gonna shrink when you cook it or when you bake it. I have to show you this. So like I didn't know what to use for the, you know, to wrap the finger, because like usually I saw people using markers, but the marker was too big for my finger. I measure it with a ring. So I found this in the dollar store, and it's like a funnel. And it has a lot of different ones on the side, but I put the ring that fits in my index finger, and it fits perfectly there. So I'm just gonna make a mark or where this ring fits. So then I'm gonna build my rings on this funnel. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need the clay. I have a spatula, but I also have an X-Acto knife, and I have this thing. I have this thing which you don't need, but like make sure you have something to protect your table, because you might be cutting and like rolling. Speaking of rolling, I have a rolling pin over there. I have the funnel to make the rings on the funnel. I have some beads that I got. I have Mod Podge for coating it at the end. I think that's just about it. Let's just jump right into it, because like my fingers are itching for some rings. What am I gonna do first? Maybe I should do something with this blue one. It's like almost the exact same color as my sweatshirt, so maybe I should start with this one. So you can see that my finger, my index ring fits here. So I'm just gonna make a mark where it goes. There, right here. So. So now I'm gonna make kind of like a marbly shape one with pink and red. And let me remove this blue, because I don't want this on my pink and red ring. Ah! Guys, my phone just fell on my ring and it literally smashed it. This is look at this. This is like therapy for me. Like I'm trying to exercise my letting go of perfectionism. So I'm just gonna leave it, because you know what? This is like a first step into recovery of perfectionism. I'm just gonna move on. I don't know, I feel like this one might be a flop, because the red is kind of dyeing the pink, and I'm not loving that. Oh my god, all my hands are red now. Nope. Oh, I have to go somewhere soon. What time is it? I'm going to change this camera to this area so that I'm not gonna talk anymore, and I'm just gonna make some stuff. I was so eager to start again that I started making some. Didn't film that, but these are two that I just made. Let me show you this one. I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. So I'm going to set my camera again so that you can see what I'm doing, and let's make some rings. Hello guys, this is day 2, but we're gonna pretend it's day 1, which is why I'm wearing the same outfit, because hashtag continuity. No, just kidding, I'm just a little OCD about wearing a different outfit on the one video. Anyway, I changed my nails because my nails ended up looking like a mess yesterday. There was clay everywhere, I couldn't get it off. So I changed them. And then I thought, I'm about to make more rings. Like, why the hell did I do that? So I'm probably gonna have to change them again. But anyway, so I went a little nuts last night, you guys, like it's not normal. And I made a whole lot of rings off camera as well because I just couldn't stop. And the light was not good enough to film anymore. Today, we are going to finish them. So I'm going to glaze them. I got this for glazing, which is, you know, the easiest thing I could find. Hopefully this is gonna be fine. It's pretty inexpensive and you can find it on Amazon and probably in your art supply store. So I'm gonna use this. If it doesn't work nicely, I might invest in a glaze. I don't know yet. So we're just gonna glaze our rings and then maybe, just maybe, I will make a bunch more. Because I can. Okay guys, so welcome to this new angle. I'm gonna do it here because I want you to really see what I'm doing. And I realized yesterday, I mean, the thing is like my table is round. So if I put the thing in front, the tripod in front of me, like the big one, I'm gonna look like I'm miles away. So we're gonna have to work with what we've got. Okay, you guys, they're in the oven. I didn't film that because I obviously need both hands to put it in and my boyfriend's not here. I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, a little bit. Well, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I'm gonna keep my eye on it because I don't want them to burn if they even burn at all. So, let's hope. Went crazy. So many. I really love the color palette as well. Now I just want to go through the process of glazing it with you so that you know what to do. Again, I'm gonna use this, which is Mod Podge, and it's the gloss one. I have a very inexpensive brush because this is going to get like, this is like glue basically, so you don't want to ruin a good brush. I want to do my most favorite ones. I love this one, you guys, so much. Alright guys, let's do this before one, my battery dies, and two, my boyfriend gets home, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to talk anymore. That sounds really weird. He does let me talk, by the way. It's just like I don't like doing this when he's home because Hashtag awkward. Anyway, I went crazy making rings. Like, I honestly probably wouldn't have stopped if I didn't really need to eat. This is a really fun activity, you guys. Like, I really recommend it. But anyway, I have my bowl. Oh my god. All right, let's try this again without actually breaking what I just made. This is the bowl of rings I made. I already showed you some of them earlier. I made a ton more though, a ton. Like, for example, where's the one with the cloud? Is that one of the ones I dropped? Where are you? Be right back. Wait, ah! Oh my god, I don't get a break. This ring does not want to be shown, that's for sure. Whoa, this created some heat. Anyway, here is my cloud ring, which matches my outfit today. I mean, you guys, look at this. I don't know if you can see this. Probably not, because my camera does not want to focus in the entire video, but this ring has a cloud. There you go. I have a ton of new ones. I mean, how cute is this, guys? This is so cool. This is like really dark purple. I didn't make this. Why am I wearing this? This is really cool. Anyway, before I show you the entire collection that I made, I wanted to give you a couple of tips if you're going to be doing this at home. One, I really like this clay that I used. I think it's called Fimo. You can buy any type of what is it called? Poly something clay. Oh my god, this is so bad. Anyway, it's clay that you can bake in the oven. Another tip is, oh yeah, the sizing. It shrinks just ever so slightly, not that much. So try to make the size as true to size to your fingers as possible, because like the first ones I made, they were huge. And then, you know, like, because I thought they were gonna shrink, so they were really big. But a really good tip in case that happens to you, this, for example, this one was way too big. I don't know if you can see it. So what I did is, after I had already baked it and everything, I put an extra layer of clay just to make sure that it was fitting me. Fits me here now. It has like a patch, you see this, a patch. I put an extra layer and I put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes and it was perfect. Like, I was afraid that the part that was already cooked was gonna burn, but nothing happened. I cannot tell you what heat you have to put your oven, because like, it depends on the on the clay that you're using. Another tip that I'm gonna give you is, go get some little beads, but make sure that your beads are either glass or they're oh my god, what's wrong with my English today? Just don't make them plastic, because if you put plastic in the oven, it's going to melt. So you don't want to put plastic. I actually got some pearls, like tiny little pearls as well, in the bead store that I put on some of them. It's super cute. So I have some pearls and some crystal and glass beads. That's what I wanted to say. I think that's pretty much for the tips. It's not really that much to it. I think that the first ones that you make, you're gonna find it a little bit difficult, as then you become obsessed like I did, because I'm pretty sure that you will. You're gonna get better and better. I was getting so complex at the end. Let me show you this one. I mean, whoa, look at this one. I was like, you know what, I want some drama, so I created some drama on this one. And I have a lot of the, you know, the curly ones. I really hope you like this video. These are so fun to make, guys. I'm gonna give some to my niece and maybe a few friends. I have a lot now. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, because I'm gonna be uploading a lot of more content now. Switch the bell on. Like, I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Just like watch my videos, and I really hope you like this one. And if you try these at home, please show them to me. Tag me on Instagram. I don't know, just make sure that I see them because I would love to see what you created. So I'm gonna go now. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek from the rings on the table, but I'm not gonna talk anymore. I hope you enjoy this and I will see you soon. Bye.